coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Just give me one more moment, another walk out in the sun. One more day to find some justice with your shadow by my side. Cuff me, tie me, lock me down, 'cause I'll be back to go another round. As one, my blood runs red beneath the knife. I give my soul to you tonight.
We are live. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, 6 to 9 Central, every Sunday following the Alex Jones program. Just a ton of news to cover. We're going to take your calls beginning at the 20 after marker, but so much on the table. I know that we've been focusing on Anthony Michael Hilton and his 17 aliases and privatized military merc forces being trained in a Montana jail that's empty at the moment. But we haven't really focused on a lot of the other news out there that is just so important, such as the fact that they are now admitting a 9.8% unemployment rate, and it's much, much higher. Meanwhile, Zolik is saying that the World Bank could run out of money within 12 months. You talk to somebody like Tarpley, and he'll tell you they've already run out of money. But this is the headline out of the Telegraph. The World Bank is close to running out of money. Its president, Robert Zolik, has disclosed the bank, whose job it is to support low-income countries, has had to hand out so much cash in the wake of the financial crisis that its resources could run dry within 12 months. And what this is really about, again, is a consolidation of power. A consolidation of power. They're not broke. Well, I guess they are broke because it's a fiat currency and it's meaningless anyway. But what this is really about is World Bank, IMF, Federal Reserve, new powers, easing you into yet another stimulus package as they jack up the taxes and try to pass legislation on a carbon tax, while guilting you into thinking you're the reason that the earth is warming. And it's not even warming anymore. Remember, it's climate change. And, I've seen a lot of comments on some of the YouTube videos I've been doing that have been posted when I host Alex's show or my show. Oh, global warming's going to kill us. Bermas is so naive. We're in a cooling trend right now. And like some of the other commentators have pointed out, are we the ones melting the ice caps on Mars? Are we the ones creating these solar flares and the extra heat on the sun? Of course we're not. It's a bunch of Johnny nonsense. And when I was in school, it wasn't CO2 that was the enemy. It was chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Remember hairspray? Hairspray's going to kill us all. We need to stop. We need to stop spray paint. But now they figured a way to package it to the American public to guilt them into saying, well, maybe I shouldn't have that second child. And I don't deserve 2 cars. And yes, I am producing too much garbage. And they're indoctrinating the children with all sorts of online games and propaganda in the schools. So we're going to hit that up. We're going to talk about Tony Blair to become the first EU president, that's the European Union, as the Lisbon Treaty was passed. Doesn't matter if Ireland doesn't want to be a part of it. They narrowly defeated it a little over a year ago. No, it has been passed now. They will be absorbed into the European Union, like it or not. Like it or not. Here's the headline out of the Times Online. Tony Blair, the EU president, no one really wants. The reluctant vote in favor for further European integration by the Irish this week may usher Tony Blair into a new role as head of the European Union, despite most of Europe being reluctant to have him. The former prime minister is leading candidate to become the European Union president for a want of alternatives rather than any enthusiasm. And remember, Blair promoted another pro-globalization, pro-quote-unquote new world order candidate in Gordon Brown. Gordon Brown was never elected as the UK Prime Minister. He was given the job by Mr. Blair. That puts 2 more globalists in power in Europe in very influential positions. And of course, Barack Obama became the first sitting president to head up the UN Security Council. We're also going to get in some big internet news. And again, this falls into globalization. U.S. relinquishes control of the internet. It's about global governance. It's about coming together as one under this quote-unquote new world order. I'm Jason Bermas. It's the Infowarrior. Check us out over at Infowars.com and streaming live at prisonplanet.tv.